All right. All right, guys. So the topic of today is going to be carbs versus fats. What's up, Florida? What's up, Michael? What's up, Mels? What's up, Miguel? Omar? Damn, my boy Simon on too. What's up, bro? Simon the superstar. All right. So we're going to be talking about carbs versus fats. First off, what I want to get into is stop fearing carbs. You got to stop fearing carbs. Okay, carbs are what Q and A. Boom. Carbs are what gives you guys energy. It doesn't get you fat, okay? Carbs is what gives you guys energy. Carbs is what gives you guys energy. Carbs do not make you fat. The truth is overeating any type of macronutrient. What are macronutrients? Hands. It's carbs, fats, proteins, and technically alcohol. But we're not talking about alcohol. We're not talking about Hennessy right now. No Hennessy, no vodka. No Hennessy, no vodka here. Okay, but carbs gives you energy. Carbs do not make you fat. It gives you energy. Overeating too much carbs, overeating too much fat, overeating too much protein gets you fat. Let's make that clear. Why? Because it brings on too much calories. Simple as that. They say all carbs are bad. No, they're not. Not all carbs are bad. Some carbs are bad. Some carbs are good. The truth is, complex carbohydrates. What are complex carbs? Things like quinoa, things like oats, things like sweet potato. Those are complex carbs. Whole grain, complex carbs. Why are they good compared to simple carbs? Great question, guys. Great question. Complex carbs digest in your body a bit slower, and they obviously have vitamins and minerals as well. Okay? However, they digest slower, and that means they do not, for lack of better terms, they do not give you cravings long term. Have you guys ever had like lasagna at a restaurant? My boy Omar says, I'm on a bagel diet. Perfect example. Let's say it's completely white bagel. You eat that, next thing you know, 20 minutes later, you're starving. Why? Because it's simple sugar. You get energy. Your body absorbs it so fast that it's like, I want more. We don't want that. Okay? Complex carbs digest very, very slow. Okay? Simple carbs, there's a time and a place for it. I'm not saying they're bad, but there's a time and a place for it. If you're about to work out, or if you're diabetic, if you feel a little dizzy, if you have no iron, low sugar, that's where Gatorade comes in. Quick sip of Gatorade, next thing you know, someone who's diabetic, they're like, oh man, I'm awake, I could hit it now. I could go hard.
Pause.
Quick cookie. Yeah, big pause. Quick cookie. You have energy. Boom, done. Does that make sense? Okay. Soda, quick sip, boom, spike of energy, you go hit the gym. Okay. Now, are there better choices than soda and candy and bagels? Absolutely. But it is what it is. Omar says, I love me a great sweet potato. I love me a great sweet potato too. Them yams are popping. Right? All right. So complex carbs, just remember this: slow digesting, simple carbs, fast digesting. Your body needs carbs for fuel, for energy. There's small little cells in your body. Those small little cells, they use sugar as energy. The mitochondria in your body, I know if you guys think back in like science, you guys ignored science class in like 5th grade or in high school. Mitochondria, it uses energy. You need energy. Okay? That's why you're always energetic after you have like some type of sugar. But then you get a sugar crash. That's where the simple sugar comes in. We don't like that. That's not happy. One of my clients says, what about C4? C4 is great, but in the pre-workout. We're not talking about pre-workouts though, we're talking about sugar. in a pre-workout sense, right before a workout, C4 is great. Why? Because it has caffeine, it has other amino acids that kind of just like wake you up. Okay, sometimes it gets you itchy. Like for me, it doesn't sit well. Sometimes I get diarrhea. I don't like that. I go straight to the bathroom instead of going straight to the weights. It's insane. I don't know if you guys ever dealt with that. Right? So, any questions on carbs? By the way, guys, I do want to say that you guys are that 1% in 2025 that are here taking that first step to learn, about this. You guys are not like the other people that are maybe perhaps waiting until the end of 2025 to even get the ball rolling. No, you guys are not. You guys are here learning to implement things so that you guys can see results, whether it's lose weight, gain weight, maintain, become an athlete, right? Okay. Any questions? Sweet potatoes, no. C4, we already answered that. YouTube, how we doing, guys? What's going on? Adolfo, what's up? What is bro yapping? Hell yeah, I'm giving the sauce, guys. Let's go. Okay, so we're talking about fats now. Fat will make you fat. Fats will make you fat. A lot of people say that. No, it does not make you fat. Overeating calories, not fat itself, leads to fat gain. Healthy fats are actually extremely important for your body. Why? It's good for hormone health. It's good for brain function. It's good for energy as well. You guys ever heard of like keto? And I'm not telling you guys to go on keto, but if you guys go on keto, if you guys are not consuming sugar, what's going to be your biggest energy source? It's going to be fat. It's going to be fat, guys. Okay? All fats are unhealthy. Most common myth out there. All fats are unhealthy. No, they are not. There's some healthy fats and there's some bad fats. Bad fats is trans fat. Okay? Bad fat is trans fat. It's linked to heart disease, it's linked to inflammation, coronary heart disease, blockages, etc. What's trans fat? What's trans fat? It's McDonald's. It's French fries. It's fast food because it's cooked in just like those very, very bad, it's actually called those very, very bad oils that people cook in, like fast foods. Okay? But it's essentially called, what's the word? Hydrogenated oils, actually. Don't judge me. Can't remember the name. It starts with an H, hydro something. Okay. But however, there's good fats like nuts, avocados, olive oil. Supports heart health, fat loss, brain health. Okay. Here's a huge piece of advice. Animal fat is actually good fat for you. It's actually good fat for you. It's actually good fat for you. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's actually good fat for you. Trans fat is bad. Trans fat is bad. Okay? So what is the difference between fats and carbs, besides the fact that they're both used in energy? Okay? Let's start with the pros and cons. Okay? So the pros of fats, it keeps you full longer when you're consuming it. The pros of fats, if you consume fats, Valerio, what's up? YouTube getting lit right now. Zahir, what's going on? The pros of fat is that it makes you full longer. It makes you full longer. That's why some people, they're actually pretty efficient when they go on a keto diet. However, what happens is you guys go out a lot. You guys are around people that eat regular carbs, and then you guys have that craving. And that's what ends up making you lose in a keto diet sense. You guys ever been like eating a salad, eating protein, eating whatever, and the next thing you know, you're next to someone who's eating lasagna, you're like, holy fuck, all right, I give in. Or some cheesecake. I know that was me in Christmas. When it was me in Christmas, everybody was eating cheesecake right in front of me. I was like, oh shit. And I just gave in. I gave in to cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Okay? But some pros of fat, it keeps you full longer. It supports the health in your hormones and it supports your metabolism. It makes you burn calories throughout the day a little bit more. Okay? And it's actually great for long duration energy. So throughout the day, if you have fats, a great source, if you actually add avocado, this is some sauce. I don't know if you guys are ready for it. You guys ready for it? If you actually guys add avocado for your breakfast, you guys will not have cravings later on throughout the day. Snapple fact. Why? Because fats will actually keep you full longer. You guys will not have those energy crashes. Okay? Any questions? The only downside about fats is that it's higher in calories. If it's higher in calories, that means you're going to be limited on some options throughout the day about what to eat. That's the only bad thing about it. Okay, but if you're disciplined, you can do it. I promise you. Okay, the processed fats is bad. That's the trans fats. Anything that comes, what are processed carbs, processed fats? Think about it like this. Anything that comes in a can, anything that comes in a bag, processed. Comes in a warehouse, from a warehouse, processed. It is processed. Okay? Some pros of carbs. Carbs are immediate energy source, a little faster than fat, even regardless of whether it is simple or complex. That's some sauce right there. Carbs are essential for HIIT workouts and quick energy. So if you guys do a lot of HIIT workouts, or if you guys do like maybe some boxing or some high intensity training, okay, like boxing or about to play a sport, carbs are preferred rather than fat. Consume some carbs right before any type of workout. Okay, carbs actually aid in muscle recovery. So if you're extremely sore after leg day, okay, after hip thrusts, after squats, and you have to take a shit, and you're like on the toilet, and you're like, oh man, I could barely sit down. That means you need some protein, you need some carbs. It's gonna help with soreness. Okay. So, a review. Carbs are for HIIT workouts, power training, explosive type of training. Fats are more for low intensity exercises. Why? Because they're slower digesting, slower processed into your body. For muscle gain, if you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle, carbs are going to be essential. That's why I'm saying not to cut out carbs. Do not cut out carbs. You need carbs. Okay? It helps you fuel your workouts and your recovery. Okay? Fat loss. If you only focus on fat loss, a balanced caloric deficit is the answer. Not cutting out carbs. Do not be dumb like the other people. Right here, you guys are my one percenters, especially my clients here. My clients here, you guys are my one percenters here. You guys are already with me. All the other people on social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you guys are the one percenters here. Please do not cut out carbs. It's stupid. Do not do that. You need carbs. Okay? You need carbs. If you want fat loss, only fat loss, caloric deficit is the key. Do not cut out carbs. Do not cut out fats. Okay? Let me give you guys some sauce. Some macronutrient percentages. Okay? If you guys are sitting down on your plate, okay, how do I diversify my macronutrients? What are macronutrients? Again, that was the first question of this call. Fats, protein, carbs, and alcohol. But we're not talking about alcohol. We're not talking about Hennessy. We're not talking about vodka. Okay, so carbs are supposed to be anywhere between 40 to 60% of your intake throughout the day. Fats is supposed to be 20 to 35% of the day. Protein is going to be the remainder. Okay, I would say 40%, arguably 50. If you weight train a lot and you work out more than 2 or 3 times a week, I would say protein is 50%. Minimum. Minimum. Okay. One of the best questions I've had was like, guys, Brian, when is the best time? When is the best time to eat carbs? I'm sure you guys were thinking that. The best time to eat carbs is the day of your workout. If you're going to work out, consume it the day of your workout. Number one. Number two, consume it around your workout time. If you work out right before or after lunch, still have your carbs, still have your sugar. Okay, if you're gonna consume carbs, if you're gonna have your rice, if you're gonna have your rice and beans, if you're gonna have your Skittles, if you're gonna have your diet soda, whatever the case may be, have it around your workouts because you will consume it as quick energy. Okay, have your fast during rest periods. So for example, on your days off, if you're not gonna hit the gym, high fat would be ideal. Why? Because it suppresses your appetite. Okay, it's higher in calories. It will keep you full longer. It'll digest a little slower, but you'll have sustained energy throughout the day. Sustained energy throughout the day. That's what we're talking about, guys. Okay? So I wanted to go over some common myths. Carbs make you fat. Calorie surplus makes you fat. Too many calories make you fat. Carbs do not make you fat. You have to cut fat to lose weight. No, you do not. Fat is essential. Fat is essential. Fat is essential in your diet, guys. Another common myth is keto is the only way to burn fat. They may be right. It's an amazing option to burn fat. However, guys, keto is not sustainable. Shit, I'm a trainer, and it's hard for me to stay with keto. Okay? You want it to be sustainable. Okay? So make sure whenever you're meal planning, have a balanced meal with carbs, fats, and protein. Okay? If you guys need some help with some nutrition, I have a meal prep service that I actually work with. I don't work for, I get my meal preps from them. Okay? My guy Omar said carnivore diet is the best. Absolutely it is. That's all I eat. I eat meat. Pause. That's all I eat. Pause. Okay? It's called Nutri Meals. Okay, you guys can use my discount code Abarca Fitness ABA RCA 50 for 50% off. Okay, if you don't want to use it, it's fine. I don't really care. Don't worry about it. However, it is pretty easy to order food from there. If you do order from there, it's supplied every Sunday. It's delivered to your door every Sunday if you live in the East Coast. And ironically, today is Wednesday. Wednesdays are the last day to order. So click on my bio, click on Linktree. The first link is going to be Nutri Meals. Check it out. They have really, really good options. They have matter of fact, I'm actually getting starving, but I actually have a call right after this. Okay, just to let you guys know, I am doing a brief Q&A right after this. So stay put. Stay put, guys. I am doing a brief Q&A. Oh, thanks, brother. Look at these guns. He said I look good in this tank. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate it. What else? If you guys want a workout plan, okay, DM me the word booty. If you're a girl, if you're a guy, DM me the word transform. We can talk about it. We can see where you're at, what you're doing right now. Okay, and we'll see if my team can help you. I have a team of me, the main personal trainer. We have a mindset coach. She's a licensed therapist, and she actually helps people prioritize their health, especially when other things come up in their life. I have a phenomenal nutritionist, my girl Shirley. She's life changing. She supports all my clients every single day for accountability. To the point where like they're like, oh man, Shirley, all right, I will eat good. I will eat good, all right. Okay, I'm gonna review some questions. First things first, dibs. Hydrogenated. Oh yeah, see, I knew it. Say the code again. The code is Abarca Fitness, ABARCA 50. 50. Abarca 50. ABARCA 50. That is the code for 50% off on your order. Guys, like what did I order? I ordered like 10 meals and it literally came out to like $40. It was crazy. It's free delivery, especially if you live in the East Coast. It's great. And you can try it. If you don't like it, okay, it's no big deal. But try it. You guys are the 1%ers. You guys are here to take that first step to learn and then implement. Okay? I also said that if you guys want a free training program, DM me the word booty. If you're a girl, DM me the word transform if you're a guy. Okay? For any of you guys that are just a little confused and you guys don't know which one you are, just DM me both. Okay, and we could have that conversation. There's no judgment here. I love everybody. All right. So first dibs is questions on Zoom. Leah, do we have any questions? You can put it on the chat here. Omar said, are sweet potatoes good? He's a client, so he has dibs as well. Sweet potato is actually a complex carbs, guys. It's a complex carb, so yes, it's absolutely amazing. It's slow digesting. You could use it, especially around your workouts. However, you can have it throughout the day. It's actually most beneficial if you have it right after a workout. Okay. My boy Donnie says, I'm definitely seeing progress. I love it, bro. Pre-workouts. You guys really love the pre-workouts. All right, so pre-workouts, I specifically like to use, there's one, the brand is called Black Magic. I don't know why it's called Black Magic. Okay. I have no idea why it's called Black Magic. But I use something called Black Magic. And it's phenomenal. I love it. It gives me that energy boost, but it doesn't give me too much tingly, and it doesn't send me straight to the bathroom. If you guys know what I mean. I know I'm not the only person who has a pre-workout and has had diarrhea. All right, don't be looking at me with judgment eyes. Someone says C4. C4 is great. C4 is great. Okay. YouTube, nothing. Shirley, any questions? Let's see TikTok. I feel like I've been like ignoring you guys. My bad, TikTok. I'm scrolling through. Oh, it's just compliments. Very informative. Sauce. Thank you. Okay. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, if there's any questions, nothing here. Good. Cool. All right, guys. That's the end of the live. That's it. Just don't forget, if you are a girl, Ricky Bobby, my boy, if you are a girl, DM me the word booty, I will send you a free training program. If you are a guy, DM me the word transform, we'll talk and I'll give you a free training program as well. Okay? If you guys are undecided, just DM me the both words and we can figure it out. We can talk about your goals. All right. If you want Nutri meals, if you want meal prep sent to you guys, go on my link tree. You should have it on TikTok. You should have it on YouTube. You should have it on Instagram. On Linktree, the first link is Nutri Meals for 50% off, guys. For 50% off. I use it personally. 50%, whatever, however much food you want is 50% off. Use the code Abarca Fitness. That's ABARCA 50. That's 50. Use that code. It will be 50% off. The food there is actually really good and it's good portions as well. And that's it. I actually have the main topic we discussed is carbs versus fats, or blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the main topic, carbs versus fats. Remember, carbs, simple carbs, complex carbs. Simple is fast digesting, more better for HIIT workouts. Slow digesting carbs is complex carbs. Complex carbs, you'll digest slower, it'll keep you full longer. You got your quinoa, you got your oatmeal, you got your sweet potato. Fats, you got the trans fats, which is horrible. Stay away from it. Those are the processed fats, anything that comes in a bag or in a can. Worst thing you could consume. Anything from fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, Checkers, White Castle, if you're from the hood, avoid it completely. You don't want that. Okay, good fats. Okay, you got your avocados, you got your nuts, pause. You got your olive oil, okay? Canola oil, most questions I always get, canola oil, is it good or bad to cook? It's good, okay? Ignore the media, it's good. Some sauce. If you have an avocado in the morning for breakfast, it will give you sustainable energy throughout the day, number one. And number two, you're not going to be as hungry and is going to suppress your appetite, okay? And what that will do is actually decrease the chances of you consuming more calories and get your cravings in, okay? So have a half an avocado or a full avocado in the morning, you'll be phenomenal. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I have another call. I gotta change another person's life. I love you all. Don't forget the codes. Don't forget the codes. Take it easy, YouTube. Love you. Boom. Instagram.